Good day or evening. I hope you all are healthy and well. I am Tatev, which literally means give wings in Armenian, and it's originated from a beautiful, breathtaking place in Armenia that got its perspective name from a very moving legend from around 12th century. This fortress slash monastery complex slash university has been in existence since the 1st century, but the name, the legend says, it got from medieval times of Armenia when Seljuk Turks, Mongols and Persian invaders attacked the territory of Syunik, forced the elders and the children of the province of Syunik, where Tatev is still located, to hide in the churches of this mountainous region. The bishop of Syunik, who was the brother of the last princess of Orbelian dynasty, who later on became the patronage of the University of Tatev, made a deal with the invaders to save as many of the indigenous Armenians of the land as he could fit inside the churches of Syunik. And so that's precisely what he did. And as soon as he gathered as many Armenians as he could inside these churches, he started praying to God and asking for wings. Աստված թող տա մեզ թև, դուր թև, տա թև, give us wings, give us wings. He kept repeating so that the people would get wings, fly away and save themselves in such a fashion. The legend says that indeed, afterwards, hundreds of doves were seen flying out of the windows of the churches of Syunik. So, you see, having such a fantastical name that has always made me be aware of the transformative capacity of what we call energy, music, prayer, sound, or vortex of frequencies where energy is materialized, in addition to my vivid unifying realization from a near-death experience I had when I was 13, inspires me, to say the least, to live up to my name and to first of all give wings to myself and then to share it with you. Because when I share it with you, this transformative power is more amplified and greater. Speaking of this sharing, I am making this video in order to share my excitement for the release of my second EP, ZARA, recorded and created with incredible musicians and artists, dedicated to my vivacious, hilarious and loving ZARA, Auntie ZARA, whom I've lost physically at the beginning of this COVID isolation period. I must say that this social distancing terminology that our ears sadly have gotten used to, I in my own mind have translated into internal connecting period instead, which has allowed me to delve into and finish quite a few projects that I've been procrastinating to bring to fruition for quite some time now. This EP ZARA is one of these projects that's now available on all music platforms, and I know that my auntie's presence and energy, combined with my vision of the world I wish to help create and share with you, will continue to transform through this music, thanks to your participation via listening and sharing. The inspirational meaning and message of my name is how I got to be in front of this beautiful transformative piece by the talented Montague sisters, whom I'd be delighted to invite to Armenia to draw another powerful piece on the ancient grounds of Tatev, Give Wings, which only will inevitably amplify the message of what lifts you and what lifts us. Right now, I don't want to get into the physics, and as Leonard Bernstein rightly used to put it, the preordained laws of nature pertaining frequency and sound and music's effect on our brain, on our hearts, emotions, and cosmos in general. But I would just like to say that I agree with Fran Lebowitz when she says that probably cooks and musicians are responsible for most pleasure in human life. Musicians are like these mysterious magicians who are the most loved creatives out of all creatives, because in my opinion there's an intrinsic transformative power to sound, to music. sound and pleasure forming capacity to music that's essential for a healthy and sound society. Yet ironically, musicians are and have been for quite some time facing the harshest financial reality. Things are particularly tough now with music venues closed and all, which, as we all know, is the most pleasurable and effective way of enjoying and experiencing music. We have to come up with different solutions. Not just all musicians, but we all who care about music and musicians need to understand how fucked up the copyright laws are and how long and why musicians for so many decades have been taken advantage of, and to slowly start changing these laws, after which we have to make our institutions and government understand that we have to, in a safe manner, open these venues, just like we started doing with restaurants. I'd like to take this opportunity and mention that many of my friends and I are active members of this wonderful organization called Music Workers Alliance, who do so much for musicians. I encourage you to check them out in order to learn of all these details and how you can be a part of this very necessary change. Our strength is in our unity. Unitedly, we can do anything and everything. All we need to do is to learn how to exercise our united power and rights. This is the case for all suppressed demographics throughout time, from race to sex, most ancient one. So I have really 3 advices for you. First of all, buy the actual hard copy CD, vinyl, EP, or whatever form your favorite artist's works are on, especially if the artist that you love is not yet famous and doesn't have thousands or millions of followers on music platforms. Second of all, please do press that subscribe button on your favorite artist's channels, the follow button on Spotify, on Bandcamp, and so forth. And then the third thing, it's very important that you put your favorite songs in as many playlists as you can create, or in already existing playlists, because these actions of yours do matter and they do affect positively the career of your favorite artist through these algorithms in the platforms. So, to summarize and hopefully gracefully cadence my long but important rhetoric here, please check out my EP ZARA. Subscribe to my Tatev Sound YouTube channel. I'll be happy to hear from you in any capacity. Your supporting me means that you're supporting other artists as well, for I always collaborate with other creatives and this list keeps growing. Thank you so much for your time.
'Cause we all are a part of her. I want you to be free now. I want you to be free.